BBC's Vicar of Dibley cast now from tragic deaths to shock divorce. The Vicar of Dibley must be one of the nation's favorite shows over the past few decades. Originally running from 1994 to 2000, the BBC show was beloved by families all over, with plenty of slapstick moments for the kids and raunchy jokes for the adults. While it made a huge impact and bagged plenty of awards, it surprisingly only had 20 episodes in its main run, before returning for lots of special episodes due to fan demand, unlike many sitcoms of the time which focused on younger groups and urban life. The Vicar of Dibley offered a slice of village life. Over time, the cast has been hit by tragedy, including 6 heartbreaking deaths. Here's what happened to the cast of the show after it ended. Emma Chambers as Alice Horton. Born the 11th of March 1964, Alice was the ditzy yet adorable church verger, who Geraldine once claimed had the intellectual capacity and charisma of a cactus. Despite a backlash, Alice married her second cousin once removed Hugo Horton and went on to have 10 children. Actress Emma Chambers had us in fits of giggles throughout all 20 episodes of the show, and even won the British Comedy Award for Best Actress in 1998. Emma also appeared as Hugh Grant's on-screen sister in Notting Hill before going into voice work. Tragically, Emma died at home from a suspected heart attack in February 2018 at the age of just 53. Gary Waldhorn as David Horton. Born the 3rd of July 1943, David Horton was the bullish chairman of the parish council and district councillor and Hugo's cold father. He frequently clashed with Geraldine due to his old-fashioned nature, but the pair came to respect each other as the series went on. Actor Gary Waldhorn appeared in every episode of the show, including all of the specials. Away from the parish, Gary has appeared in many classic British TV shows such as The Sweeney, Heartbeat and The Bill, as well as Hotel Babylon in 2008. He has also turned to adverts, with his voice being heard on commercials for Green Flag, Quick Fit and Marmite. Sadly, Gary died in January 2022, aged 78. Roger Lloyd Pack as Owen Newitt. Born the 8th of February 1944, farmer and parish council member Owen had awful hygiene and was labelled Britain's B.O. King. He was the first person to support Geraldine's appointment as vicar, but was famously always late for council meetings. Owen was one of many people to propose to the vicar, but she did join him for Christmas dinner in 1996. Meaning he finally didn't spend it alone. The man behind the character, Roger Lloyd Pack, is best known for playing Trigger in Only Fools and Horses. He also became known to a new generation of fans through his Doctor Who appearances and for his role of Barty Crouch Sr. in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Roger also had roles in The Catherine Tate Show, The Bill and Doc Martin, with his final role in an episode of Law and Order, UK in 2014. The popular actor tragically died from pancreatic cancer in January 2014 at the age of 69. With Only Fools co-stars David Jason and Nicholas Lyndhurst attending his funeral. Trevor Peacock as Jim Trott. Born the 19th of May 1931, known for his catchphrase of, "No no 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 no," council member Jim once lost on Deal or No Deal because of his stuttering. Jim did have a wife, but he was always flirting with the vicar. Then proposed to her in the final episode. Actor Trevor Peacock, who appeared in all 20 episodes, has also appeared in My Family, Hotel Babylon and Jonathan Creek. He also played Alfie Moon's war veteran pal Sid in an episode of EastEnders. Trevor has 2 famous acting sons, Daniel Peacock, who played Mental Mickey in Only Fools and Horses, and Harry, who was in Toast of London. Sadly, Trevor was diagnosed with dementia in 2009, but he stayed strong and appeared in the 2015 Vicar of Dibley comic relief special. By 2017 the illness was advanced, so he retired from acting and was living in a nursing home in Yeovil. He later died on the 8th of March 2021, aged 89. John Bluthal as Frank Pickle. Born the 12th of August 1929, Boring Frank was the parish council secretary and was dubbed the most boring man in Britain in a newspaper headline. His tales about the milkman being 47 minutes late and the pub running out of crisps sent people to sleep. After keeping his sexuality secret for 40 years, Frank bravely announced he was homosexual on the radio, but only Geraldine was listening. Actor John Bluthal had an incredible career with an extensive work in the British theatre as well as TV classics such as Last of the Summer Wine and Casualty. He was also a major film star, having appeared in multiple Carry-On films and as various characters in the 1967 version of Bond movie Casino Royale. In 2016 he starred in the Coen brothers' hit film Hail Caesar, and his final role was in the Daniel Radcliffe movie Jungle. Tragically, John was one of 2 cast members to die in the same year, and passed away in November 2018 at the age of 89. James Fleet as Hugo Horton. Born the 11th of March 1952, Hugo Horton was the sweet but dim son of the council leader, who was bullied by his cruel father. He finally stood up to his dad by marrying Alice against his father's wishes after Geraldine played Cupid for the couple. Aside from the Vicar of Dibley, James is well known for playing bumbling Tom in 4 Weddings and a Funeral. A star of stage, radio and TV, James has also appeared in Grange Hill, The Bill and starred in the Kevin and Perry Go Large move in 2018 film The Spy Who Loved Me. He also appeared in the BBC 3 comedy Bad Education, and his Coronation Street character Robbie Sloane was shot dead after kidnapping Carla Connor in 2010. James reprised his role as Hugo for the Christmas special The Vicar of Dibley in Lockdown and is still bagging big roles, recently starring in Netflix's Bridgerton prequel, Queen Charlotte, as King George III in his elder years. Today he is 73. Liz Smith as Letitia Cropley. Born the 11th of December 1921. Dibley Church organist and parish council member Letitia Cropley was a popular character during the first series of the show. Known for her strange recipes, including a Marmite cake and Branston pickle icing, she was dubbed the Queen of Cordon Blair and the Dibley Poisoner. The character died in the 1996 Easter special, in which forgetful Letitia asked almost everyone to take over her role as the Easter Bunny as her dying request. The wonderful Liz Smith was part of 2 iconic British comedy series, The Vicar of Dibley and The Royal Family. She became a household name playing Letitia until the character was killed off. Then had us in stitches again in the role of Nana in The Royal Family. In a similar ending to her time on The Vicar of Dibley, Liz's character died during a special episode in 2006 at age of 95. Dawn French as Reverend Geraldine Granger. Born the 11th of October 1957, Reverend Geraldine Granger is the down-to-earth vicar who ruffled a few feathers when she arrived in the village. Despite some initial hesitations, Geraldine quickly became a popular member of the community, although her outrageous behavior and the odd bit of rude language did turn heads. The star of the show, Dawn French, is best known for writing and starring in French and Saunders with best friend Jennifer Saunders. Dawn has done it all, appearing in the theater, TV series and big-budget films, as well as presenting shows such as ITV's Little Big Shots. She also appeared in Little Britain, Lark Rise to Candleford and in Sky One's Delicious. Not limited to the small screen, Dawn played the Fat Lady Portrait in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Starred in Absolutely Fabulous, the movie, and also did voice work on the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, The Witch and the Wardrobe and Coraline. She was married to comedian Lenny Henry when The Vicar of Dibley first aired, but they separated after 25 years of marriage in April 2010. Dawn then married charity executive Mark Bignell in 2013 after 2 years together. In recent years, Dawn has also been very open about her weight loss journey over the years after making the decision to overhaul her lifestyle in 2011. A cancer scare prompted the star to lose 7.5 stone for surgery, and she has since said it was a completely practical choice and not one based on her appearance. Today she is 68.